I'm going to play Evo Skeletons as well. If he doesn't respond, it's going to take the whole tower. That's a little trick for you. Evo Skeletons, the building doesn't fully counter. Okay. And yeah, there you go. What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be showing you a deck that I cooked up for the Cannoneer Launch challenge. It's a variation of log bait, but with a little bit more spam and some answers to graveyard as well. Most people in the challenge are going to be running graveyard, some variation of it, so you want to make sure that you have tons of graveyard answers, which this deck does. It has poison, guards, Valkyrie, E-Spirit, pretty much everything. The only time this deck somewhat struggles is if you face a Mother Witch, so you want to make sure that you play around the Mother Witch pretty carefully. A lot of people are running Mother Witch in this challenge, so just keep an eye out for that. We'll go ahead and get into some games. Before I do that, please, if you could take a moment to like or subscribe, it helps me immensely, so thanks in advance. And let's get into some games. We'll see what we can do here. You can actually start off with Skeletons at the bridge. It's a weird play, but it totally forces out a response. It's going to bait for the barrel. Ooh, okay. Running a really heavy deck here. I'm going to go ahead, use my Valkyrie. Unfortunate timing with the mini P.E.K.K.A, obviously, but it is what it is. Dark Goblin helping out with both sides. I'm going to Skeletons to actually keep the Dark Goblin alive. I'm telling you, with this deck, you need to pressure both lanes. Like, look at how much damage all that got. It's actually crazy. Bats to take the shield off, and then that tower should finish it off, and we're going to have a nice counter push. And you can see how much damage we got on both sides with all of the spam. It's really hard for them to deal with. Like, he's going to ignore these bats, and it's going to take, what was that, like 300 or 400 damage? Valkyrie E-Spirit here is a really good answer. Hogs are a really good win condition in general. This deck doesn't run a building, but you need to take advantage of the counter push that you get. So I'm going to play Evo Skeletons as well. If he doesn't respond, it's going to take the whole tower. That's a little trick for you. Evo Skeletons, the building doesn't fully counter. Okay. And yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's probably going to be a good game. So, rest in peace to the boy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And the next game here against Yaruk, or Yarek, something like that. Goes for the Tombstone, interesting. I'm tempted to snipe it with the Dark Goblin. I'm actually going to. Might have a Mother Witch. You always got to watch out for the Mother Witch in these types of decks. Okay. Good E-Spirit by them. I gave him a lot of E-Spirit value. I just gave him a lot of log value too, but perfect. We're going to get a ton of damage. To be expected, a lot of Mother Witch in this tournament. We shouldn't be surprised. Valkyrie's going to get a ton of value. Really weird graveyard placement. I don't know why he played it like that. We're going to go ahead and defend with our guards. Guards actually live a really long time, like even if he plays a poison. We're going to do split lane pressure here. Bats actually live a really long time. Force out the E-Spirit. Doesn't have anything for the barrel. This deck fares really well against graveyard. That's one of the main reasons I'm running it. It almost gets the King Tower activated. Yeah, you have so many graveyard answers. The one thing I want to be wary about in this matchup is the Mother Witch. So we want to be careful about that. We're going to go on both sides, hopefully. See, there's the Mother Witch. We'll take the poison. And I need to save my E-Spirit for those Evo Skellies. I can't do anything else. But E-Spirit will clean all of it up. Beautiful. It's looking like a clean defense. Okay, so I don't think they have NATO back in cycle yet. We're going to go for the Bats here and the Valkyrie. And that should clean up everything. He had to play the Tombstone. And he committed an Electro Spirit as well, which means he'll have a tough time defending all of that. Forgot about the Mother Witch, so that's unfortunate. But Valkyrie's going to do a good amount of work here. Even those bats are going to do a good amount of work. I'm just going to take the poison just to be safe. Yeah. Very good. Perfect. Doesn't have Mother Witch back in cycle, so we're going to go like this. We're going to let that get a dash. Bad timing with the barrel, but we're still going to get damage. Nah, never mind. Forced out the tornado, though. Okay, pretty bad Mother Witch, in my opinion. So like this here, and we're gonna go bats. And he pretty much gave up playing graveyards. I kind of would too, to be honest. Finally gets the King Tower activated like one eternity later, but I mean, at this point the game's over, so. Yep, Gives me the good game. If you hate playing against Graveyard and you're worried about playing against Graveyard, as you should be, then this is probably the deck for you. You have tons of Graveyard answers. You can see you really just need to play around the Mother Witch. That's like the only scary thing. But freeze free. There we go. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Into the next game against Violin Lizat. E-Spirit here. And then we actually need to overspend on defense. Okay, we need to block that. Okay, we block it. Very, very good. Very, very good. We're going to pressure hard here because they spent a lot of elixir. They just spent 9 elixir. And even with that log, we're going to get like one little stab by the goblin, which is perfect. Good to know that they have log, though. And the Mother Witch. So you're going to see me attempt to play around the Mother Witch. I'll probably save my poison for the Mother Witch, depending on if they have Graveyard or not. Okay, that's on the side, so I'm going to go Skellies. And then E-Spirit. And it still gets a hit. That's crazy. Okay, Bats and then Valkyrie. So you can see we gave them no Mother Witch value, which is perfect. So they do have a log, so I'm going to go like this. Didn't know they had a Firecracker, but maybe we can get them to miss. Sees it, and that guard is still going to get a hit. That's crazy. 2 hits. And we're going to try and activate our King Tower, but I think the Cannoneer is too quick. Like, the fire rate is so fast. Shoot! Oh, we get it! No, we don't get it. At least it will not activate King Tower because the Cannoneer's fire rate is crazy. I feel like they're going to go for a Skeleton Barrel, so I'm going to cycle a Dark Goblin in the back. Okay, we need to watch out for the Mother Witch. That's what they're probably going to want to play here. Perfect. Yeah, I knew it. Beautiful. And we're going to poison everything because that Mother Witch needs to get off the board. Perfect. If I didn't predict that Mother Witch, I'm pretty sure I would have just lost the game instantly. Beautiful. Now you can see the power of this deck. Even with having a Mother Witch, which is like a really good answer to the spam, there was really nothing you can do that he could do. So that's going to wrap up this game. We're going to go ahead and call GG's early once I defend all this. Beautiful, beautiful all around. And I will see y'all in the next one. Getting into the next game here against Amandita, something like that. With this hand, I think cycling Goblin Barrel is honestly fine. Skeletons to distract the mortar. Hopefully that doesn't lock on my Dark Goblin. I think I played that fine. Nice. That might get one mortar hit, but we'll just let it go. Okay. That E-Spirit's really bad. I was gonna say it just gets blasted by the tower. I'm gonna take the poison on the what's it called? Dark Goblin, or on the Firecracker, and then now he has to defend both lanes. That's what I'm talking about. Like they get so much damage, like the guards, because the first Cannoneer shot just takes the shield off and nothing else. Skeletons to distract the mortar. That was a misclick. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not gonna lie. But it's still distracting the mortar. No, it's out of mortar range, unfortunately. Good bats by my opponent. E-Spirit to redirect the mortar, and I'm going to poison everything here. So despite that Valkyrie misclick, we live. Barely. Beautiful. This is like my first time playing on an iPad, and I got a little misclick. So we're going to try and ignore that. Alright, they're getting ready to cycle to their Evo mortar is kind of what it looks like. I want to try and force out the log if I can. That would be awesome. Okay. Goes for the Firecracker. That's reasonable. I'm going to split Evo Skellies in the middle. I thought he had Evo Mortar, but looks like he has Evo Bat. So we're going to go like this. Get that off the board. That was a scary defense. He had the Evo Bats down, but we have a nice counter push, so it's fine. I can't say I've necessarily found myself in that situation, to be honest. But I'm actually glad he has Evo Bats instead of the Evo Mortar. Valkyrie here to distract the mortar. I think he's going to Bats on it as well. No, that's fine. It's a good poison for me. Great poison for me. And then we're going to distract the mortar with this E-Spirit. Just to make sure. Beautiful. And we're chilling. They have another mortar in cycle. We're going to get ready to distract with our skeletons. Fine with me. Another poison. Tons of poison value, so I'm not going to complain. Nice. And we're not going to get a ton of damage with our barrel, but that should get something. There you go. Forces out the bats. You can't use them to protect the mortar. That's fine. And we're chilling we're chilling right now. We're back to a poison yet again. He keeps giving us poison values with the mortar. I don't know if that's the play. That one skeleton is distracting the mortar. So we're fine. Okay. Predicting the mortar. Yes, we get it. Split Evo Skellies to distract. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Split lane pressure here. Valkyrie bats on one side. Nice, nice. You can't afford the log right away. We do get some ticks of damage. We're looking good. We're not overthinking it. Gonna go like this, and then like this. That's gonna activate our King Tower as well. No, it's not, but we're all good. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Free poison on the mortar and the firecracker. Beautiful. The defense is looking clean. Okay. Split Skellies again. Dark Goblin in the back. The fact that he's not running a big spell just means that we needed to defend. Okay, weird defensive mortar. Maybe he has a rocket and we don't know. It's possible. Not probable, but it's possible. Split Evo Skellies. Valkyrie high to distract the mortar. Gonna pressure while defending. And then take the poison here. Beautiful. We do get one hit. It's getting a little scary, but I do believe in our defense. Go like this, just poison everything, pressure while defending. This dude is just playing Mortar Cycle, but no big spell it looks like. And even if he does have a big spell, it's not going to be enough. We're going to poison here. And that's a good game. He did have a rocket. I was like, he probably has some sort of big spell. No one runs Mortar without a big spell, but that's going to be a good game. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright, in the next game against Royal Fan. I have a pretty good starting hand. I can save my Valkyrie for the Skeleton King. And I'm just going to pressure. Okay, we bait out the log. I'm actually going to pressure with guards. I know it looks really weird, but they don't have a log in hand, so it'll be... Okay, immediately you poison. When they play their Mother Witch like that, because then the poison helps out with the piggies, and then it finishes off the Mother Witch. So you can see, even though we were kind of in a bad situation, we don't take that much damage for it. Because the Mother Witch is very much the trump card. Once they play it once, you can begin to strategize and play around it. So, that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to split Skellies to defend this. And then, it's kind of unfortunate that we don't have a building. But we're going to defend this as best as we can. 2 RG shots. I don't know if I could have done much better, to be frank. This matchup's going to be really tough, depending on what their spells are. We know they have Log, maybe a Fireball too. So we're going to see what we can do. We want to force out the log on defense so then we can defend with guards. But even so, guards do survive log. So guards are going to be our best bet if we can play around the Mother Witch. It's a big if, though. Fish Boy is going to live. Unfortunately, mistimed those skeletons. Okay, I need to take that poison like immediately. Because then I'm free to play my guards. That's how you need to play this matchup, like dead ash. Okay. I'm gonna Goblin Barrel in the back in case he wants to log this Dark Goblin. Nope, Dark Goblin's still gonna live. Beautiful. Just what we anticipated. I'm gonna split Evo Skellies here. Spread everything out. Poison here, like I said, like I taught y'all. Beautiful. I had to go for the Fireball. Beautiful. Evo Skellies, Evo Skellies, Evo Skellies, Evo Skellies! Oh, and he logged on the wrong side. That's the power of Evo Skellies in this matchup. Or just in general in this challenge. Right? Like, look at him go! Look at him go! Yeah, they're crazy. With a Mother Witch, they still weren't able to defend, so... Hey, a dub's a dub. We'll take it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Last game here against this guy. We're going to see if we can clean it all up. And on a dub. We're going to split Skellies in the back. Try to get to our Evo Skellies as soon as possible. And then we're going to pressure because this dude's not doing anything. We're going to see. Maybe a Mother Witch somewhere. No, we're going to be playing against Graveyard. Already showed Graveyard once. But we can do it again, hopefully. Ooh, maybe not Graveyard. But a ton of damage, nonetheless. Beautiful. We're gonna block the bridge here. And then we're gonna let Bats do their thing. And I don't know what that Graveyard was because they definitely didn't have enough to support it properly. Wow. And that's already gonna take so much of the tower. Oh, I love it. Go Bat. Skeletons on the side in this placement do very, very well against a baby dragon. It takes 2 shots to kill them. Perfect. Maybe they'll have to spend a bar barrel on it. Otherwise, it's going to get 1 shot because the Cannoneer is crazy. Okay, interesting. I don't want to be going same lane against Graveyard, but... Okay, don't want these to get too much damage, or any damage at all, rather. I will take that poison on the Queen. Yeah, because I have lots of options to defend the Graveyard. Nice, and we get the Knight as well. That's awesome. Okay, we can Valkyrie, and then even if they pop the ability, it's still gonna target the Queen, so it'd be a really bad ability. Nice, they don't pop the ability, which is definitely the right play. Now we have Evo Skeletons down on both sides, so it's probably going to be stressful for them. There they go, doing their thing. Poison on the Graveyard just to be safe. Skeletons here, and then E-Spirit. Oops, messed that up a teeny bit, but it's all good. Gonna go like this. The Queen's a bit of a nuisance for us. Spread everything out, not to give too much spell value. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, last minute poison, that's fine with me. We're looking good. Gonna cycle a Valkyrie in the back. Yeah, figured they cycle a Knight. Gonna take a poison here. Just want to get close, you know what I mean? Wow. We're gonna need our Evo Skeletons here more than ever. Guards here are a really good answer for Graveyard. They live forever in the poison. We have Evo Skellies down. He has to barrel. He's gonna miss. And that's gonna be a good game. Oh. Barely. Good game. Graveyard is sometimes a tough matchup for you, but you can still win it. Good luck in the challenge. Hopefully you're all able to win this banner, no problem. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.